right, so I have a question for you guys. What makes you think, say, Mohamed Salah is not part of the Ballon d'Or story that we are talking about? What makes you think, say, Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, one of the best African player in our continent? What makes you think, say, Mohamed Salah is out of the equation when we are talking about Ballon d'Or? So can you confidently tell yourself, say, if these numbers, this performance, these awards are Mohamed Salah, I just see Sankaya Ronaldo ni Messi na Jaya and Kamudini Ballon d'Or mwana. Today I want to be I don't know how to use the word, but I want to be emotional on Mohamed Salah. I mean, with a conversation regarding the Ballon d'Or. Mohamed Salah is an African best player. But you know, do I have to say it is racism? Mohamed Salah. I mean, even when you come, even Africa here, we Ghana for cry, we are not talking about Mohamed Salah because we believe that Mohamed Salah is not part of the Ballon d'Or story. What makes you think that? Anything about dreams, sir. So can you tell yourself, say, these numbers, these awards, this performance, this kind of, uniqueness in our brand affair of Mohamed Salah, year under review, 2024-2025, say, Ankasa starts way, if it was given to Leo Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kabe Jina Bebiaka say Messi in Kamba London, Ronaldo in Kamba London, why do we have a mindset of, say, you need to win a Champions League for you to win the Ballon d'Or? I didn't know where Jim said the Ballon d'Or, it should be won when you win the Champions League. I've said this countless of times, say, Ballon d'Or, no, and yes, we win the Champions League and I'll be winning Ballon d'Or. You see, put yourself in the shoes of Abraham Mohamed Salah. What should Mohamed Salah do? On your day, Bio and Sana, even Ballon d'Or conversation, top two, like I say, Mohamed Salah can be. Hey, I'm telling you today, say Mohamed Salah, generation here, woman, be an African player, one of the best African players in our continent, in our history. Say Mohamed Salah ain't me and you Ballon d'Or not retired free football man. It will take the next 100 years before South Africa bet me one player or be to say Mohamed Salah or be Ballon d'Or. Say Salah ain't me and winning Ballon d'Or. Say the generation here woman. Say Mohamed Salah ain't me winning Ballon d'Or there. Then it will take the next 100 good years. And South Africa, if we one player, we can mention of say Ballon d'Or and Kahumbi. And yes, all Kojimbo and Kahumbi. You know the path of our brand here friend, Mohamed Kudus. Kudus is doing very well, fantastically fantastic. But the thing is that Kudus, maybe, to me, maybe I Kudus and Namane Pad and Ballon d'Or lane. What did I say? No. And Kudus is 27, 20, 26, 27 as we speak. So I don't think in the next 3 years, Kudus still will be playing. Kudus, because our body, I'm not Tottenham space. And I don't think, say, you be free Nazareth, Eddie Abba from Tottenham space, Tottenham, Aqua Premier League, Tottenham, Aqua Champions League, Tottenham, GFA Cup, Kudus, and best player of the season. Then until we are talking about Kudus, when we need champion, when we need, Ballon d'Or. But Mohamed Salah has been doing this countless of time, season after season, consecutively. You see, I'm here to break down certain things to you for you to understand. Say, Mohamed Salah, say you fans out there, Barcelona fans out there, Real Madrid fans out there, Ousmane Dembele fans out there, Lamine Yamal fans out there. I think, you see, we are all blindfolded by this European hype. And we are not seeing our own. So we don't consider Mohamed Salah say or a Ballon d'Or contender. You know yourself. You see, if Senka Ballon d'Or near the Champions League Nigeria, and 2013, Ronaldo anye. Senka the trophies in Kwan Neji Ballon d'Or, and 2013 year, and go say Ronaldo or Toso be 1001. Because 2013, Ronaldo didn't win La Liga. He didn't win Copa del Rey, Super Copa de España. He didn't win Champions League. He didn't win anything. 0 trophies. At the end of the day, he won a champion. He won the Ballon d'Or. Why? Because after some the Ballon d'Or, I mean, we have these criteria I've been explaining several previous videos. My Ballon d'Or stories. You see the criteria I'm explaining the amount. But in 2013, Ronaldo, when we need trophy biao, but Ballon d'Or, I didn't hear because he was instrumental. He was one of the most important players, not for Real Madrid, but for the whole world. He was one of the players. Ronaldo. And you see, I can confidently tell you, say, Mohamed Salah year and arriving in 2024, 2025. When Liverpool plays, you watch Mohamed Salah. When we talk about Premier League, we talk about Mohamed Salah. When we talk about European football, that now I because Osman Dembele kwaji Champions League, Lami Yama enemy train a carry Barcelona team we are talking about them. But when we talk about Europe, the top flight leagues are then we need to talk about Mohamed Salah. So it is not just about winning trophies for you to win the Ballon d'Or, although it's part of the criteria. But when we are going back to 2013, Ronaldo never won anything. He didn't win anything. But at the end of the day, the Ballon d'Or man. It didn't think the Ballon d'Or man. Because he bought Champions League. He was the Champions League top scorer. So if Cristiano Ronaldo was a Champions League top scorer, golden boot in the Champions League, he won a golden boot in the Champions League. There's the Ballon d'Or the man there. Then I believe says and criteria is see apa now performance wise, individuality. I won between Lamine Yamal, Ousmane Dembele, and Mohamed Salah. And Salah only competitor, only any competition. Also winning Ballon d'Or. You see, one thing is that in 2013. Frank Ribery, he won the Bundesliga, he won the Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup, scored about 11 goals and gave 23 assists. He was the UEFA Player of the Year, Bundesliga Player of the Season, FIFA Club World Cup, he won it. But when he was the third. Leo Messi won domestic treble, which is the La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Super Copa de España. He scored 60 goals in 50 matches. He gave 17 assists. So in total, it was 77 goals contribution for Leo Messi. Wanje Ballon d'Or. But Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or because he shared 12 goals in 12 Champions League games. Still, when we need Champions League, no, yeah, the Ballon d'Or man. You see, one thing is that if Mohamed Salah can't win the Champions League in this generation, yeah, it will mean. With an only generation, yeah, it will mean. When we are talking about Africa as a continent, for Africa, ultimately we need Ballon d'Or, Nedia. Then it will take the next 100 good years before Ansana Yebe Wakolebia. Akwalano so babe will be a ma player and I say Timia Ko Europe who say now African when you are talking about Ballon d'Or, we need to talk about Africa. Mohamed Salah won the Premier League, EFL Cup, runner-up. Mohamed Salah, PFA Player of the Season. It is the PFA, a professional football association in England. Professional Football Association. Player of the Year, Player of the Season. FWA Footballer of the Year, FWA, and why Football Writers Association, Player of the Year. Yeah, they my branch here for Mohamed Salah. Premier League Golden Boot, watch it this season. Premier League Player of the Season, watch it this season. Premier League Playmaker of the Season, Mohamed Salah. Liverpool Player of the Season, Mohamed Salah. 30 goals or 34 goals, 23 assists. Calculate mame, fabu mame. 34 goals, 23 assists. In total, about 57 goals contribution, if I'm right. Mohamed Salah, I mean, man of the matches, winning point for Liverpool. I mean, Mohamed, everything about Liverpool last season, year under review 2024-2025 was Mohamed Salah. But you know, people who argue that Mohamed Salah said, well, I'm champion, we do baby. Mohamed Salah, we're the Champions League, we do baby. That's why I brought you in. Said the Champions League now, it does not guarantee you to win a Ballon d'Or. So Mohamed Salah, what should Mohamed Salah onye den bio boy no onye den consistently season in season out? Mohamed Salah has been given numbers upon numbers, insane numbers. The best player in the English Premier League. We regard the English Premier League as the best league in the world. So why is it that if a player is given these numbers in the best league in the world, winning these awards in the best league in the world, and you think he's out of the conversation when you're talking about Ballon d'Or, and you think, he shouldn't even be part of the top 3 Ballon d'Or nominees. He shouldn't be part. Because he's an African? Mohamed Salah is Africa. If you're Africa. Do you think these numbers, these awards, Mohamed Salah winning Premier League the best, the league we are regarding is the best league in the world. If Mohamed Salah winning the best league in the world, and anka European, do you think say anka mo be hwe say Ballon d'Or? Consistency for the past 5 years ni anka wanye Ballon d'Or back home. This is the story of Mohamed Salah. He's just an African. He is an African. Imagine Mohamed Salah is a British. He is a Briton from France, from Germany, from Italy. I don't even have to talk about Italy. From Argentina, from Portugal. Do you think say anka ni performance ni how Mohamed Salah has taken the Premier League by storm, shadowing every single season, performing every single season, giving numbers here and there. Mohamed Salah has never flopped in the Premier League. You only talk about the time about Chelsea. About Chelsea, Mohamed Salah, when you're playing time, you talk about that. During Jose Mourinho time, during those times, check the players and they walk Chelsea those times. Even Kevin De Bruyne, we talk about Kevin De Bruyne about Chelsea or about floppy, but one floppy. There are certain players they are not just meant for particular teams, certain teams. Mohamed Salah went to AS Roma. He returned to the English Premier League. What shadow beer imagination. Every single player, fan beer when him say Mohamed Salah about Premier League gonna as we are talking about Victor Gyökeres about championship anymore. You say now England and far they are. So now everybody is assuming so about Premier about England and far. So Victor Gyökeres so near my bet me chill at the amano. Mohamed Salah, he's the best player in the English Premier League. And I can confidently tell you, say, I was sit on ABS Sports here, on ABS Studios, and tell you, say, Mohamed Salah, only competitor, when it comes to the best players in the world, currently, the best players in the world, Mo Salah, the Egyptian king. You see, I don't know your argument, but my argument is that because he's an African, say, Mohamed Salah, if for England, if for Germany, or you're Argentine, or you're Portuguese, then I don't think so after 5 good seasons with this kind of apex performance, and Ballon d'Or top 2 crowd, and be. But right now, Ballon d'Or, even top 5 crowd, I believe say by the Mohamed Salah. I'm here to give you these stories because this is what is going on in football. The fraternity, football fraternity, when you go to Europe, when we are talking about Africans, what should Mohamed Salah, is he do or does again? Salah, only the BMO of football more England. Before Ansana, we can regard Mohamed Salah as a Ballon d'Or contender. Even about 2 seasons ago, Virgil van Dijk also 3. Ballon d'Or. Van Dijk. 3rd in the Ballon d'Or. But Mohamed Salah, I don't think Mohamed Salah could be 3rd in a Ballon d'Or till he retires. But I'll sit here and tell you, say, if Mohamed Salah couldn't win Ballon d'Or in his generation for Africa as a continent, it would take the next 100 years before Africa, you beat me, I can say, now you have one player or some beat me a compete. Like Mohamed Salah. My name is Ivan Sapia, the sports ambassador on ABS Sports. On ABS Studios. Please subscribe. Subscribe, mommy. What's the say? If I comment, then go and say. If my story I'm buy, if it doesn't make sense, you can tell me. If it doesn't make sense, you can tell me. What's the say? This is what I've sat down, do one or two critical analysis, and realize, hey, if some numbers were you being an African, if these numbers were produced by Ronaldo, were produced by Leo Messi, would you sit down and say Messi does not even come near to the Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo does not come near to the Ballon d'Or, winning the Premier League, runners up in a EFL Cup, Premier League Player of the Season, Liverpool Player of the Season, PFA Player of the Season, FWA Player of the Season, Golden Boot Award, scoring 34 goals and 23 assists, 57 goals contribution in the English Premier League that we regard as the best league in the world. And you think Mohamed Salah does not, he does not deserve that accolade of, you're the young fan top 3 contenders. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel. We got you the best.